What's up, everybody? Welcome to High Speed Daddy. Craig is here, and he is showing you. He's making his own graphic. Listen, he's showing you something that's a big deal. We now, folks, we now have patches.
Boom, 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 boom. Got them all over the place.
So get to the
over the
website.
place.
Go check out all of these amazing. Oop, mine are backwards. Wait a minute. Wait, there we go. High Speed Daddy, High Speed Mommy. Whether you're a daddy or a mommy, whatever you are, we got a patch for you. No matter what flag you fly, we got you. We got you covered. All different types of flags. So get in there and go grab. Believe it or not, another great announcement.
Ooh.
We got black camo first aid kits, folks.
Yeah.
So listen, this is my black camo lunch bag, and then I have a black camo first aid kit. The cool thing about the first aid kit is that it attaches to the back of the Molly, which is on the, I got one hand here, on the back of the lunch bag. So lunch bag's gone. There's Molly. There's more Molly on the front. You just got it. It's beautiful. I'm so happy about this because I got mine, and makes me happy. So
it goes on the lunch bag. We've got the Molly on the backpacks. You can put it on there.
Yeah,
you can use it as a first aid kit pack if you want. Oh, look what Corey's doing, or a miscellaneous. You know, I know people, you know, and I'm going to jump right into it, into the tactical scene. It's fine. I know people that are using that as a concealed carry pouch that goes on their backpack or even their lunch bag. You're going to work. You never know when stuff's going to hit the fan. Yeah. So be prepared.
You can't really fit a flag on there. It's got to be
It'll fit. It'll stick on good. It'll just overlap a little bit
on the lunch bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better on the lunch bag. Anyway,
doesn't really look good like that. All cocky.
Not crooked. Sorry. Again, the whole perspective. Yeah.
I like it. So go check out our website. You guys know it. And if you don't, highspeeddaddy.com. Go navigate through there.
Yup. So. All right. Today we're talking about something that is unique, interesting, quite frankly. When I saw and thought of this, I was like, man, this is a good topic.
It is. At first, the same thing. At first, I was like, what does that mean to me?
Yeah.
Right. And then I started thinking about it. I said, no, they're like, honestly, at first I was like, there's no difference. You know, it's wordplay. And some people may look at it like that. So basically, here it is, very quick and simple. Father versus dad. What does it mean to you? What does being a father mean? What does being a dad mean? And is there a difference? Now, if you go Google that, you're going to come up with a whole bunch of stuff and a lot of people that are very opinionated. And honestly, we're going to give you our opinions on it too. And that's okay because we live in America and everyone's allowed to have opinions. So us at High Speed Daddy, we believe there is a difference. You know, and I'm going to speak for myself, Craig, as the, you know, co-owner of High Speed Daddy. I'm going to say my opinion on it and what we like to believe that there's a difference. And Corey, you could have a different opinion on there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I do believe that there's a difference between the term father and the term dad. Now, do you believe that there's a difference before we start getting into it? Or there is a little wordplay in it, right? I'm not going to say, you know, there's people that are like, that look really down upon, like, oh, don't call me a father. I'm a dad. You know, I'm not going to, no, we're not going to get into that. I'm just in a context of certain things. We believe that there's a difference on how you can come across as that male parental figure, right?
Yeah. And real quick, speaking of fathers and dads, I'm looking away from the screen right now because I'm sharing this in our High Speed Daddy Provide, Protect, Connect Facebook group. This is a private Facebook group. If you're a dad, if you're a man, you want to come join us. It is a men's only kind of thing right now because we're just supporting our fellow fathers. Not saying that women will not have their own group in the future. Who knows? Anything can happen.
We're doing it. We just
for dads.
I'm not going to lie. We're doing it. We just don't have someone to run it as of right now. We're a men-focused brand as of right now. We do have plans and intentions to bring out all that fun stuff in the future. We just don't have someone to run that for us right now. If you're interested, reach out to me, Craig Rizzoli on Facebook or Craig at highspeeddaddy.com, and we'll talk. And maybe we'll just kick things off. We'll just do it. Right, Corey? There's no problems. There's only solutions.
That's right. Love it. I love it. Okay, so the answer is I haven't really given it any thought, but I do know that an email went out today. Okay, and I'm going to just kind of read this, and maybe this will help spark our conversation, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, Luke, I am your father, right? Is how we start it, right? But it does talk about it says a father is more of the birds and bees side of the equation. they played a role in creating a child. It is the biological title. And being a dad is a lot more than that. Whether you helped create the child, adopted the child, or you're a guardian, being a dad is kind of different. So then we go into a dad raises a child, a dad loves his child, plays with his child, listens to his child, teaches, protects, prepares, provides, goes to the child's school, plays and sporting events, helps with homework, cooks for his child, sets an example for his child, nurtures, is present, and has a relationship with his child, and finally is a necessary part of a child's life. So I guess that does that help you to kind of spark this off? Because I know it helps me when I read that. You know?
Yeah, 100%. When we put that email out there, and I read into it a little bit more and started thinking, I said, yeah, there is a difference. Now, there's a little wordplay, yes, like I said before.
Yeah.
But what we're trying to come across is one of the main, actually, it's all three of them. It's all three modules of what we believe here at High Speed Daddy, which is to provide, protect, and connect, right? So, we believe that a dad is someone that provides for their family, protects their family, and connects with their family. Whether they're sitting down at dinner and having conversations or stuff like that. It's not just someone that biologically made a child, right? Had a kid, see you later. Basically an absent father, right? Now you can father a child, you can't dad a child. Well, you can, but you know what I mean there.
Yeah.
So there is a difference in that. And that's what we're trying to say here is, when you think about things and how you want to come across, how your legacy, how you want to be remembered by your kids and all that stuff is, were you present? Were you around? Were you connecting with your kids? Did you attend their baseball games, soccer games? Did you set a good example, for your kids growing up? Or did you just have a kid and you kind of still went and did your own thing? You went out, doing your own thing all the time. Now, don't get me wrong. Me time is very important. It is important for you to have some separation and go do stuff on your own to fill up your own tank so that you become the best version of yourself and show up the best version of yourself for your kids. You always hear us say that, but that's in moderation, right? Yeah. That's the small portion of it that you need to do in order to be the rest of the time, be present with your kids, connecting with them.
Yeah. I love
that. Long. That was long-winded. Wow.
No, I love it. Watch, I'm going to post this in the chat. It's going to be huge. It's going to be so long. It's a big, long paragraph, but it's from the email. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Okay. But listen, I think there's a perfect relevant example right now. Craig, are you watching Cobra Kai on Netflix?
Oh, what? I do not get into Netflix stuff. All right. I do not binge watch stuff at all. You knew that. Did I tell you this?
No, but don't tell me the ending if you know.
No, I'm not. No, I'm season 2, episode 7 tonight, probably. I've been allowing myself one or two episodes a night, and the specific reason is like it gets my blood kind of pumping.
Oh,
like usually, like I'll watch TV to kind of like wind down 30 minutes, 45 minutes at night, and then I'm out. I watch an episode of that, and I'm up for another half hour or an hour. Like you guys need to watch Cobra Kai.
Do you watch it with your kids?
No. So this is me and my wife deal. Like this is after the kids. I don't watch TV. With the kids, unless it's a kid's movie or something.
Here's the deal. Parent fail, okay? Because my 5-year-old's watching it with me. I'm just going to so when they call people the P word, which they do frequently, I'm just like, I'm a horrible mother. But I do actually have conversations with them because his brother hears some stuff at school. I mean, whatever, right? He's heard the word before. And so I'm just very open and honest with my kids about what it is.
Yeah,
there's some movies where things slip in and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
I just let them know, right? Everybody's got their different approach. It's all good. But I want to get back to Johnny, okay? So Johnny, whether you
give him some context about what Cobra Kai is, just real quick, 30 seconds or a minute.
If you've seen Karate Kid and you are a fan of Karate Kid, I've got a Karate Kid bandana in my house, I'm just going to say, okay? Then you are a fan of Daniel LaRusso. You would absolutely freaking love this movie or this TV show. Okay,
and we're talking about Karate Kid, the movie from like the early '80s.
Yes,
and then the sequel, and then number 3, not number 4. Yeah, but Ralph Macchio stuff.
There was a 4. Come on,
it wasn't it like the kid, the girl that was in it, and then you had the Karate Kid with Will Smith's son and what's his name? The remake. No, we're talking about the first three.
Yes, we're talking about the original. I'm saying I don't know if the one who was the female that was in Karate Kid. Was it
you're talking yeah, I know what you mean.
Was it the girl with the jaw?
Emily Blunt? No. That was way off. Yes, yeah, and I
she's an Oscar winner. I mean,
yeah. And anywho, Karate Kid, Cobra Kai. Let's get back to that before we just sidetracked and got lost.
Here's the thing. Johnny is the biological father of his son. Gosh, how am I going to talk about this without ruining it for people that haven't seen it? You know what I'm saying? He's not a present father, okay?
But he's trying to now come around to be a dad.
Yeah, he's a biological father, but he's not very present, and he's trying to be a dad. And I think that is the struggle of the entire thing, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll just kind of leave it at that. But, you know, in his heart, he knows what he's supposed to do, but he has some demons that he's dealing with and things like that throughout the course of it. I don't know how it's going to end. I hope it ends well. My sister's seen it. She's just like, oh my gosh, it was amazing. So I can't wait. But
as my mom pops in and goes, Elizabeth Shue. So Elizabeth Shue was the original girl from the first movie.
No,
we're talking about the one
Swank.
who
it was Hilary Swank.
Hilary Swank. Yes,
that's who
Hilary Swank was Karate Kid number 4 or something like that.
There we go, Hilary Swank. All right. So, but thank you, Mrs. Brazzoli. Thank you for letting us know. Okay. So yes, I think that, you know, it's a great example. My thoughts on it, right? I have an adopted child. My son is black. He looks nothing like me. And I've had him ever since birth. And so I am not his biological father, but dang it, I am all he's ever known. And I am his dad. And the truth is, guys, the truth is when you adopt a child, you actually have a conversation with a lawyer on the phone when they're ready to make them you become their legal guardian, right? And everything's signed away, everything's done. They actually say, Mr. Warren, I just want to let you know that once you sign this piece of paper, this child is the exact same as any child that you would have, you know, biologically had. This to the state, to the country, to the nation, to anyone. This is your child. And do you understand that fully? And do you accept that responsibility? Whatever, all of it. You know, it's great. So, I guess that's the heart of it right there, right? Just like friends can be families, just like we call each other brothers and sisters, even though we're not brothers and sisters. I think the idea of being a dad and being present, and for me, it's all about presence. I've said this before, just being there, right? I got my first. This will hopefully make a couple people smile. My kids are homeschooled right now, as most are, and they have iPads that were issued, you know, from school or whatever. And my kid sent me an audio message today. My 5-year-old, dude, just warmed my heart. He was like, he goes, "Hey, Dad, this is Parker. I just wanted to say that I love you and I miss you. And is it time for a walk time yet? Because we go for a walk every day and hold hands, just kind of talk." So that was the best thing ever. I get sidetracked, but
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Being a dad, man.
Hold on, I got something in my eye.
Being a dad is the best. So I think that probably answers our question of the day. What do you think, man?
I'm in there as well. Like, you know, I never played, and kind of like how I started. You know, when I said I first saw the two, and I was like wordplay, but. And I still kind of believe, you know, whether you call me a father, you call me a dad, whatever. But it's your actions that come through, right? It's how you want to be, how you want to show up, you know. So yeah, you can still be a father and do all the things like we said. You can, you know, be a dad and the same things, whatever. It's just those actions and how you come across in doing that stuff, and how you're connecting, how you're providing, how you're protecting, how you're doing all that. Are you going, you know, like I said before and gave examples, and actually what we put into the comments on a lot of those. And speaking of that stuff real quick, that came directly from an email that we sent out. We send out an email every Wednesday morning. And sometimes other times going on, and that's kind of like a VIP list for us, first access to all new gear, sometimes discounts in there, sometimes promotions. But you get value added stuff from us every week in that email. Go to our website, sign up on our email list to be the first to know about this stuff and see it. And we usually talk about, things out of our emails and going, I want to make sure that this is posted afterwards. I want to share it with my husband, Audra. Thank you so much. Awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I think Audra's got some autism puzzle pieces around. So she might come from our KC family. And, hey, I'm an awesome parent as well, Audra. So we say awesome parent for kids that are on the autism spectrum with the AU in front of awesome. And so right on. Love that. Yeah, it's on our page. Yeah.
Yep.
Just go to High Speed Daddy or the Culture City page. You can share it right from there, Audra. So hopefully that helps. Yeah.
Awesome. But, yeah. Go watch Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
If you're anywhere probably between the ages of let's say like 30 to 50.
Yes.
If you're an 80s kid, however you define that, go check out Cobra Kai. It's an extension of where the movie left off in 1984 or something like that. Same characters, Ralph Macchio and Johnny and John Kreese and all that, all those. The only person that's not in there is Mr. Miyagi, because by that point he had since passed on. And I'm not giving anything away. That's right up there in the beginning. But it is cool. I even told my father, I was like, you got to go watch this. My brother, everyone. I was like, you guys got to go see this. So.
There's a dream sequence. Have you seen the Johnny dream sequence when he knocks on his neighbor's door? That's all I'm going to say right now. Have you seen the dream sequence yet?
No, I don't think so.
Cool. Okay. I think that's the next episode. So that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Absolute brilliance. My favorite part of the entire thing. So,
hey, real quick, post up what Troy mentioned here. Troy Chris.
This is a big one.
Thank you guys really helped my pastoral interviews. Troy, this is awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much for mentioning this and giving us some feedback. It's because of feedback like that really helps us continue to go deeper and to figure out what you guys want to hear and put out there, and for even us to be the best versions of ourselves and set the example and lead the way for you guys. I'm happy that what we're putting out there is really reaching you in that way. And dude, that's just some awesome feedback there that really helps out. Thank you. Really 4 years we've been doing this. Yeah. And actually a little bit over 4 years now, I think. And it's awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
It's cool when I can say this.
We're making a difference.
Yeah, I can say that because this is your brand, and I've just been here to be able to watch and do this show with you every now and then. And man, it is pretty cool to have a brand that is, not only centered on making good products, but also, really cares about, making the landscape for men, husbands, fathers, dads, whatever you want to call them, better. And I think whether that's being a better husband or being a better dad or a better grandparent or a sister or brother, whatever you want to be, man, it's a big responsibility. And especially right now, we're going through a lot. And so all we can do is just hop on the show live and connect. And hopefully it resonates with a couple other moms and dads out there. And it's an honor. It's an honor to be on the show and help you guys out. And thank you. Thank you, Troy. Oh, look, Audra came back and said something too. Let's throw her thing up there. Okay. My son is homeschooled right now to help give him a steady routine because of all the changes right now. Yep. We change up his routine. Connections Academy surprised me so much. He's been taught in school buildings since 18 months and accepted this way more than I thought. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I've got the same experience. My kids were in brick and mortar schools, and we pulled. There's one right there.
Dad's on a computer again.
Yeah, this is working. Usually they come right up to the door and smash their nose and go, oh well, and then walk away. But yeah, my kids have adjusted. They love it. It's funny. I don't know if we'll go back. I just don't know. They do school for 2-3 hours and then they're done. They love it.
Well, so. We'll see what happens. Like my older two are actually in school right now.
Nice.
And it's a modified schedule, but they're there for give or take 5 hours.
Okay.
But it's very small. It's a small school, small classroom sizes. I think there's 10 to 12 kids per class. Desks separated. Have to wear masks, plexiglass, And depending on how you look at it, you're like, cool, they're being safe, they're being protected. And you can look at it the other way and be like, ugh, they got to deal with that, you know? Yeah. So for us, you know, it was good for our kids. They're getting exposure to other kids and the social aspect that I think they were missing in the last 6 months. Yeah. So we believe that, but and a lot of people know that we had just recently moved. If we stayed in our other in the other town, the other school district and stuff, we probably would have kept them home because it was like 25 kids to one teacher. So it's a lot different. But whichever way you choose, we believe, you know, you're looking out for your kid's best interest in some form or fashion. We're not going to tell you which way to go or not. Nope. Except for these are uncertain times, and just try to stay calm. We know a lot of parents are having trouble, you know, with the virtual stuff, getting frustrated and whatnot. Breathe through it, take breaks, you know, don't get stressed because they're going to feed off your energy. You're going to make things real negative. Yep. So, you know, we have a bunch of helpful things on our blog, High Speed Daddy blog, over at highspeeddaddy.com. Go there, go check out some of the stuff we have there on anxiety relief, on, you know, what to do and how to help with teaching at home, et cetera, et cetera. So little quick pushes. We're trying to help out all around. Yep. Agreed.
All right, my friends, have a great one. We are honored to be here, and we will be here again next week at about 4:30 Eastern. That's what we do every Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So until then, if you have any questions or comments, or you want to see us talk about anything else, then pop on, because we're just parents just like you, trying to do the best we can. I wish now we're going to have no, we don't need a father one. We don't need a father patch, do we?
We got here. We'll throw it here. Where's he? Okay, there we go. No, everyone just needs to be a high-speed daddy.
Yeah, or a high-speed mommy. Either way, it works.
Yeah, we got those too.
All right, people.
All right.